Yo, what's up, guys? This is another episode of Boxing One the podcast. I'm Briah.
I'm Lyric.
I'm Amaya.
I'm DJ Run It. Back again in the flesh. Let's get it. Let's get into these topics.
All right, so at least, 25% of our days are dedicated to social media, correct?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, so...
Yeah.
All right, so I think that we all have been in relationships or are in relationships or have potential relationships that can happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, you're not a lover boy, so it's okay.
I mean, like, I be trying, like, don't get me wrong, I be trying, like, I be trying to find love, but, like, I just don't get it. Like, I just...
It's okay. The right
Yeah.
person will find you.
Nah,
so-
they won't. They won't. I wish, but they won't. At the rate I'm going, I don't think so.
Okay, so what influence do you personally feel that social media has on the idea of relationships? Because you have some people that say, like, oh, relationships ruin, like, social media ruins relationships. So, like, do you guys agree with that?
I think social media ruins relationships if you allow it to. And I speak on
Mhm.
personal experience. Like,
Okay.
so my boyfriend is a fitness influencer.
For real?
He has,
What's his
like,
Instagram?
Shout out
M3 Kobe. All
Kobe.
right, guys, go
You
ahead
guys
and
go
check him
follow.
out, okay? Anyway.
Yeah, support.
So he has about like 50K followers.
Oh,
on
wow,
Instagram
50K.
and
Wow.
a lot on TikTok.
He's
and
him.
you know,
Wow,
He
he's a
is.
famous guy. Wow.
and he has people, girls, in his comments sometimes. And
Oh, yeah.
before, I'm sorry, what?
I see, because, like...
Girls. Oh, okay. Sorry. Cougars too, yes.
Oh, cougars.
But he
Oh,
has
wow.
them all in his comments.
Cougars.
And
Cougars.
I feel like if you're in a relationship with somebody that's now made that as a form of income,
Yeah.
that's something that you kind of have to like put your big girl draws on and just, roll with it. And it can be intimidating sometimes because people will know that you're in a relationship with this said person and they will still go
They
after
still
them.
shoot. Like,
They
what's
will do
wrong
the
with
most
y'all?
they will do the most vulgar things that you can think of and kind of just like throw themselves out there and you're just like, damn, like where are
Yeah.
your morals? What do you have going for yourself? And I think going through that experience has kind of taught me like, I'm stronger than I really expected I was. And I'm not going to let that stuff ruin our relationship because what we have is way stronger than a couple comments or something that he's getting through social media.
Yeah.
So like I said, I strongly believe that social media can ruin a relationship if you allow it to. But that also goes, you guys also have to state your boundaries. You guys have to know what is okay, like what's your non-negotiables.
Right.
And once you guys state that, you guys are good.
See, I think a
All right.
lot of times, though, a lot of people, like, they don't have that conversation.
And that's the problem.
Like, I done been in relationships, and it's like, I can't tell you how many arguments and breakups that I done been through because of social media.
Yeah.
Like, number one, I don't think it's that serious. And I think if you have that conversation, you have that trust and that understanding between you and your partner, it doesn't matter what happens on social media.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I done had people, like, I done got in arguments, and it's like, you coming at me about this, but this ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
It's the situation, it's the other person. This has nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think social media helps or ruins a relationship, but it makes it difficult.
It does.
It makes
Agreed.
it extremely difficult. And not only that, but temptation is a thing.
Yeah. It is.
Temptation is a real thing. And I don't know, man. You gotta be a special kind of person.
I agree with that.
That's
Strongly.
facts.
Gotta be a special kind of person.
Yeah, I think
Take it away.
where I stand on that is that social media affects people based on where they stand mentally. Like, you can have someone in a relationship and they'll have a special person, but
Put the mic closer.
okay. But then a lot of people that go on social media, they see other people and they idealize people and they're like, oh, my girl doesn't do this. Oh, my guy doesn't do that. And then, it's all like a takeaway from the relationship because they have this big thing when they're sitting there, they're comparing their partner to another person.
Yeah.
So I feel like it all depends how much you value a person and where you stand mentally. Like, if you're mentally strong to be like, oh, I love and I care for this person, so I'm not going to go on social media and compare them to other people or, look for something else in other people. Because I feel like if you're in that point where you find yourself in a relationship, and this is where a lot of people don't, back out of it, if you have someone and you find yourself on social media looking for something else in someone else, that's where the messed up part comes in.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of people get mentally weak because they find themselves in that place and they're like, damn, why have her when I can have her? Why have him when I can have her? You know?
Yeah.
They have this thing where they have all these options, all these people like thrown in their face, and they're like, well, shoot, I don't need them. I could have anybody I want. It's like everybody's like free game. Like, just go out there, grab one. Everybody is there. Like, it's just easy access. And I think that's where a lot of people lose themselves, where things become so accessible. There's nothing that's like, you know, necessarily like sacred or just, you know,
nothing's real anymore. Yeah.
I feel like they put on a huge facade in relationships. They try to upkeep this image, and
like,
many people try to use that facade and that image that, especially YouTubers, let me give you an example. My gosh, they put on this facade or whatever, and they have their followers that look at them and they're like, my gosh, this is what my relationship is supposed to be like, and if it's not like this, then it is not for me. And a lot of times they miss out on something that's right in front of them that was for them the entire time.
Yeah.
Hey, that's their fault. If they do that, that's their fault.
I think, like you said, like, if it's fake, like, if I gotta say, like, oh, why my stuff don't look like that, or why I ain't got this, like, I gotta sit here and say that, bro.
You're not meant to be.
I don't want nothing to do with it.
Yep.
I don't want nothing to do with it. And I think people, like, they stick around and, like, I say this to myself all the time, like, dealing with people, like, don't sit here and date somebody's potential.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means,
like,
but I
like
kind of
if you're dating somebody, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna date what you could be. I'm gonna date what I'm getting from you right now.
That's
or
deep.
also what they could potentially bring to the table.
Like, that's a waste of time and energy. Like,
It's another Cole moment. If you guys don't know what a Cole moment, watch the last episode. That's a Cole moment.
Get out.
It's another Cole moment.
So to switch gears a little bit, like you said, we have the boundaries and the conversations about social media. So do you guys have do's and don'ts for your partners?
Yes.
On social media?
Yes, absolutely.
You can speak to this.
Okay, because do's, I don't know. So it's kind of difficult because I know you guys realize followers, especially women, they like drama in a relationship. They like to see when couples do not work. And when they don't work, they take that as an opportunity.
Yeah.
So I would say around last year, my boyfriend and I were in a very rocky place. And I would say he does a lot because he's a fitness influencer.
Wait. Thank you for being transparent. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Go ahead.
We were in a very rocky place, and there would be times where he like take pictures with his shirt off, and that's of course to show progress of like where he's started to where he is now. And women, even older women, like 60s, 70s, just in his comments with the most vulgar, and I'm just like, wow, like, and I'm just sitting here like, what the heck do I do about that? And as we're still working out to, you know, better ourselves and try to see if this is something that we both can work on, I had to tell him like, okay, I completely support you 1,000%. I love what you're doing and I know it's gonna go far, but like the whole, sometimes, you know, Calvin Klein will have their underwears. You try to get sponsored by them. He's taking pictures in underwears. I'm just like, I can't do this. I'm like, this is not for me. I can't do it. And then these girls will know that, you know, he's trying to work on something and they're still trying to go after him. And that goes back to what you were saying about temptation. Like, I get it. You could be as strong as you want to be, but if someone is constantly throwing themselves at you back to back,
it's like you have to be able to separate, like, okay, this is what he does, but like I'm still a human, and it's like if somebody's after my significant other, my human instinct is to pop off.
Yes.
True.
So what? Go ahead. What?
I don't know, cause like, you know, like a lot of stuff like that's just Instagram. It's just Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
But like what goes on behind closed doors, like I just feel like
That's what really
that
matters.
makes everything.
I agree. I strongly agree with
like,
that.
if you got a strong like
relationship,
relationship, like I don't think Instagram would really matter. Cause like how you just said, like with the what was you just said it.
I said a lot.
Yeah, you did. It was the
The modeling and shooting at her guy.
Yeah, shooting at her guy on Instagram. Like, bro, you're never gonna see them.
Yeah,
You're never gonna see them.
Oh,
So
no, you
I would
never
say,
know, 'cause
listen,
I've
You never know,
seen-
yeah.
I'm gonna be.
I've seen some.
You're right.
I have to be
Like,
very,
yo,
very
you're lame,
transparent.
You're right.
I've been in a situation like
Corny.
that already.
Okay, but
So
like
that's why I'm
happens.
speaking off of that.
Okay,
Because
okay.
I physically have been in that situation, and the
Oh.
ones in the family know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
There's this one girl that was a fitness influencer, and there was a collab that happened, and she tried to do a lot more than just try to work out with him to gain their followers. Do you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but like, see, like, that's
And-
just he just cuts it off. Like,
No, of course, but
Yeah.
that's around the time that we were going through that
oh,
rocky
okay.
point.
Yeah, but like, see, like all that. I'm sorry to cut you
No,
off
you're
again,
good.
but like again, like closed doors. Yo, babe, like this happened today, such and such, and I'll let you
But
check
then,
them.
but like, that's the thing though. You have to have a conversation, like you said, yo, this is what happened today or whatever. But it's like there has to be an understanding because he may think, okay, it wasn't that serious, so I don't have to tell her this.
But in my head, it was serious as
yeah.
hell. And that's
is.
why I said that you have to have those uncomfortable conversations, because those uncomfortable conversations make you stronger, and it makes you just go harder in the relationship. And eventually you see like, okay, I could have handled this a lot differently. Like, and after all that happened, we spoke about it, and he's like, yeah, I definitely could have handled that a lot differently. We moved on, and we're stronger than ever. So
But communication is key. Like,
exactly, you
That,
can't
like,
go
that-
anywhere without communication.
yeah, that just takes like communication.
Or
is not key?
trust.
hold on, wait a minute.
All right.
Communication is key,
Okay, and but what?
but
Okay.
if there is no will to understand what your partner is saying,
Yeah,
With your respect.
your communication means nothing.
that's what exactly.
So you have to have the will to understand first. Like I done had
You gotta
partners where it's
listen.
like, yo, like you want to go off, do all this rah stuff, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. And then too, like I think a lot of times, it's the intent behind certain things. You can't go off if you don't understand my intent. My intent may not be malicious, but you don't want to listen or understand. So you automatically think my
You
intent
make that
is
assumption.
malicious. And I think that's where you bump heads, and it lingers, and it's just, I don't know. Relationships are difficult.
Maya, take it away.
I do agree on the part where she said, when you guys communicate, the person has to be able to understand you. Because I've been in that spot a lot of time where I feel like I'm just talking,
Yup.
and it's going
Yeah.
through one ear,
Out the
right
next.
through
Especially
next.
Jamaicans, they don't listen.
First
Oh
of all,
my
Especially the women. Oh gosh.
Not the women. I feel
Check
attacked.
this one out.
Right? I feel attacked.
Oh yeah, y'all don't listen, but I love it though.
What?
Yeah, they don't listen.
Okay.
Do you guys? Let me ask you.
Yes, I listen
Okay.
very much so. I
Lyric, you
listen.
don't count.
I like to be understood. And if I like to be understood, I want my partner to be understood as well. So like whatever I can give to you, I expect it in return. But I have to make sure I could give it to you.
See,
first.
you guys,
meet in the middle.
point blank, exactly. I said, "Do you listen?" That was the question I asked. Do you listen? And she gave me a total different answer. But see, that's what I mean. Like Jamaican women just don't listen. Like,
I answered it. Yes, I do.
okay, but that wasn't the answer I wanted, you guys. So, thank you.
Whatever.
It's okay though.
So lyric,
But I like
having-
relationships.
you like
Relationships are fun.
relationships?
If
I mean, they're-
I'm into it,
They're exactly.
I gotta be into it.
Exactly.
If I'm not into it, I'm telling you, like,
No, relationships are cool. I
I'm
agree,
gone.
but like it has to flow a certain way. Like if you
Nah.
if we're like bickering every day, like
That becomes toxic.
every little thing is like that's annoying. That's
And that
like
also
we're
It
too
is.
old for
Toxic.
that.
it is.
Nobody has time for that. And I think that's a well, let me not say this. I wouldn't say it's do's and don'ts. I would say it's do's and can'ts. You can't do this. And if you do this, not physically saying you can't do it, but like if you do it, there will be problems.
That
What
goes
if-
back to like the non-negotiable.
Yes. Don't take no argument to social. Like don't do that.
I can't
Yeah.
stand. I have had
Don't do
such
that.
a bad experience with that. Like I strongly and I firmly believe that your business is your business, and once you allow everybody and so everybody else to know your business, that's it. The relationship is over.
And not, I wouldn't say it's over, but I think it's inviting.
It's so hard to get
it's
past
inviting to other
Yeah.
people. Like it looks like, oh, they're at odds. Okay, let me get in here real quick and let me ruffle some feathers. That's corny to me. I think, and I ain't gonna lie. Like I've done it before, but like as you grow and as you look back and say, dang, that was corny. Like why did I do that? Like that's a can't. Like we can't. Do
Yeah,
that. We can't do that.
Yeah,
I agree.
definitely a no for me.
You can't do that.
Like,
Is that a can't?
What was the question?
going to social media with personal.
Oh yeah, you
problems and
can't do that.
arguments.
Nah, I can't do that. Nah.
No.
Nah.
So lyric for Kobe, right, on social
Mhm.
media is a can't posting like provocative pictures. Is that a can't?
So that's why I said it's kind of tricky because he's a fitness influencer. People want to see his before, people want to see his after.
Yeah.
And that does mean he got to have his shirt off. He got to have pictures of the front. He got to have pictures of the back. He got to have pictures of his legs. And at that point, at first it bothered me, yeah. But then I was like, this is what is making him money.
Mhm.
And who am I to stand in the way of his source of income? And we are to a point right now where we are strong as can be. So, I mean, if one hard eye is, it's not going to affect me.
Yeah.
I have no problem with him doing
Yeah.
that
So
now.
so some people will sit here and they'll say like say you have a problem with something your partner did on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Some people will say, "Oh, well, you're stop being insecure." How do we feel about that?
Okay, first of all,
How do we feel about
like,
that?
that has nothing to do. It depends on the situation, but because I'm feeling some way about something that my partner has done, I'm all of a sudden insecure. Like, you don't know that. I can be the most confident woman out there, and because I don't agree with the way that something is put on the internet and the way that people are reacting to it, that all of a sudden makes me insecure. I don't agree with that.
Okay, how about this comment? Get out of your feelings.
I don't agree with that.
Like, who says that?
What's wrong with that?
Who says that?
Yeah.
Who says that? Kobe, like in instance, Kobe,
Yes,
or like,
Kobe says that to her. She has a problem. Like, get out of your feelings. It's not that. Like, basically, it's not that serious.
nah, it's serious.
Why I gotta be in my feelings? Like, why can't you just hear what I have to
Yeah, that's
say?
the serious
Wrong with
part.
that, though.
That was wrong.
I feel
So
like
you're-
I
so
feel
you're
like
thinking that-
I feel like calling somebody insecure is worse than saying get out of your feelings.
No, yeah, of
really
course.
is.
I didn't know we were like comparing them. I thought you were just asking if like,
I'm saying
like,
like
yay or
compared to
nay.
that, like there's nothing wrong with that.
right.
Get out of your feelings, like-
Strongly don't agree with the whole you're insecure or whatever.
Yeah,
but the
no,
whole
that's
get out
crazy.
your feelings, that's like stop whining. That's like the equivalent, or you know, like,
I asked because I told somebody that the other day.
and they got in their feelings.
Oh wow.
I mean,
Look at me. We
listen, that's a conversation for off camera. But
Oh wow.
um,
Better than me.
what?
You told somebody that?
But I didn't mean it like that. Like
kind of just like relax, like calm down.
yeah, like it's
let's
not
talk like
that.
adults and
Yeah, you could have just
No,
said
I
that.
didn't mean that, but like,
But the
all right,
whole-
I didn't have to say it, but like,
it's
Briah
straight.
said it, so
Right,
like,
right.
It is what it is.
People
So,
need to hear it sometimes. It's all right. You
Yeah.
didn't hear it.
I just think social media has everything to do with the respect that you have for your partner,
Yeah.
and if there's no respect, then
Right.
it's not gonna work.
And
Yeah.
also security. Like, I was into what she said just now, where she was like, oh, people would say she's insecure for feeling some type of way about
Yeah.
something. I feel like the key word in that is secure. And I don't feel like she's being insecure. It just feels like when a certain thing happens, that feeling of security, it's not there no more. You just feel like unsafe, like your feelings are hurt. Like, it's like,
Yeah,
you don't care.
Yeah.
So I don't think she's necessarily like being insecure. It's like, oh, another girl come in, oh, you replied back to them. I don't think she's being insecure. It's just like, you know, it's
out
a
of respect.
yeah,
like,
just making her feel secure,
right,
letting her
right,
know that
right.
this is the boundary we set. For sure, shoot a DM at me respectfully, I'm not gonna reply. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna entertain that. Making her feel secure. So I think a lot of people overuse the word insecure and get taken away with it just
Yeah.
because it's thrown so loosely around.
Yeah,
But like, I feel like a lot of that comes from like making time, like taking like time out your day. Like, let's say he has like 5-6 clients today. Like, he's not gonna see probably like 2 of them, but like the rest of the day is just y'all two, and phones off. Type. You feel me?
yeah,
That's
I
the
hear
vibe.
you.
yeah.
I
That's the
hear you.
vibe. You feel me? Like, but like I feel like time, like from like my past relationship, like I haven't been in a relationship in like a while. So, but like from when that last one, like time was probably like the most important, like setting like that time for them,
Mhm.
like separating business and
Pleasure.
being with them.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know how much being with them meant until she left me.
God.
Yeah.
All right, so
Until she left me, and I was like, damn. But like, you know, you gotta go through it. That's how I learned.
Yeah.
You know,
everybody goes.
that's how I learned.
I done been left before.
I learned my lesson.
Okay, so I got a quick question. So how do we feel about following exes on social media?
I mean, like,
I ain't having it.
I would say no
Me
too.
neither.
I ain't having it.
I like them watching me
I
though.
feel like that's too inviting.
If you like them
Very
watching
inviting.
you,
Too
then
inviting.
that's kind of like entertaining them.
Nah,
Kind of.
how?
If you like them,
Ego.
listen.
Nah,
if
nah,
you
nah.
like them, let
Nah,
me
nah,
finish. If you like them, sir, if you like them watching you,
Mm-hmm.
that means that you still have some unresolved feelings
I
down there that you
Or-
gotta, you know.
I like them
I'm just-
watching my success
But why? If they're your
'Cause-
ex, what does it matter?
because I'm doing better than you.
But why do you have to prove that?
Huh?
Why do you have to prove that? That
I don't
means that
know
you
why, I
still
just
have
like-
some sort of feelings for that person. And
Does
you
that
need to
really
go-
mean that I have some type of feelings?
You care. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example.
Go ahead.
Let me give you an example.
Because I'm still finna let them
All
follow
right.
me.
Oh, that's
I
fine.
need my followers.
That's okay.
Come
That's
on now.
one follower is not gonna make up. Okay, let me just give
It
you an
does.
example. I'm
Ma'am.
with Kobe, who's my current boyfriend, right? And
Okay.
I'm following my ex and watching him watch my stories and my videos and stuff like that. How do you think that's gonna make him feel? It's gonna make him question our relationship. It's gonna make him question, okay, does she still have something for this guy? And if she does, why? After we've been dating for this long.
Okay. But well, see, my thought process is different. Like, if I like let them watch me, like, yeah, we here in Puerto Rico right now. We on the beach. Me and Babe booted up. You know.
So you're trying to make them jealous.
Oh yeah, like
But
yeah.
why?
But why do you care to make them jealous?
Could have
That's
been
the
you.
thing.
Could have been you, but you played.
Okay, so does that mean that you have some sort of
No, I don't have
there
feelings.
for
I don't
them?
have feelings for them. It's
I
just
wouldn't
that
So
say
you
like,
don't care for that person at all.
nah, like that's what I'm saying. Like it don't bother me at all. Like if they follow me, like
You
welcome
just
to the lifestyle.
you just want to make them jealous and show them what they could have had.
Yeah, always. Well, like when they lost me, like you just lost a big opportunity. That's how I feel for like, not even like relationships, just like in general. Cause like I'm just so cool, kind-hearted, open. You feel me? Like, but like my thing is like, once I can't trust you,
That's it.
Rap.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
Like I start moving.
No, once I
totally
can't
different.
trust you, I'm emotionally
Yeah,
unattached.
Yep.
yeah,
Nothing you do is gonna make me mad. Like
yeah.
I'm not gonna be bothered. None of that. But anyway, I got a scenario for y'all. So say
Mm-hmm.
your partner, right? Y'all had a conversation
Mm-hmm.
about unfollowing exes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys unfollow the exes, whatever. So a couple weeks or months later, they go back and follow those same exes. What do we think about that?
Something's wrong in the is there something wrong with the relationship? Like, am I not?
Now,
Red flag. Mom said red flag.
No, that is a red flag because
Now.
the thing is, if you guys already had that conversation and you guys unfollowed them already, y'all have that understanding that okay, I don't want you following your exes.
Listen,
I'm not
that's
gonna
how I
follow
feel
mine.
about it.
Like,
You gonna go follow yours? All right, I'm gonna follow mine.
and then that's being
Miss Jamaica,
petty.
how do you
Like,
feel about that?
Listen, bro.
And then you're fighting, like you're adding fuel to the fire.
we
You
just
guys
listen.
are gonna get
You
anywhere.
gonna follow who you follow. I'm gonna follow one follow, and we just not gonna talk about it.
Nah, then y'all
That's how
gotta.
I feel.
Yeah.
Like if you go back and follow them, I'm gonna go follow, and I see it. I'm gonna go follow mine, and we just not gonna talk about it. Because I asked you to unfollow them, and you went back, and that's a problem.
I don't even do the unfollowing. I do
So I don't
the
even owe you a
blocked.
conversation about, oh, why did you go back and unfollow? Like, I don't owe you that conversation. I'm just gonna go follow them.
And then, bro, it's not even that deep. It would be Instagram. If I don't got your number, it's really
But
just
that's
Instagram.
temptation, though. Like, that's
I agree.
inviting.
How? I mean, like, I feel like it's not like. To me, like, I feel like it's not. If that situation was to happen and I'm in love with,
I
like,
think because you're a dude, that you have a different.
Yeah.
like,
yeah, it's probably because you know we don't
Dude.
think like that. So probably like me, like I don't care. Like it doesn't bother me because if I'm with you 24/7, like
What if
I'm
you're
with
not though?
It doesn't
Oh.
matter if
What?
you're with that person 24/7.
it doesn't.
No, but
I don't
if
think
you're
Well, everybody
it
different. Everybody
doesn't.
different. Everybody different.
I get that. I understand it. Everybody's
Everybody
gonna have their own
different, yeah.
opinions and however the mindset, how they think, whatever. But like,
That's why I run the podcast. Proceed.
Ryan, I'm gonna kill you, bro.
We have to
Like,
make this enjoyable.
It
Come
is.
on.
It is. But all I'm saying, like, if you're still entertaining that ex or
Yeah.
whatever, what are you even in a relationship with
I
this
agree.
current person for?
Okay. Okay.
If you're at the end of the day, you're still giving them some of your time, some of your energy, when you can be fully giving that to the person that you're currently with.
I feel like we're gonna have this conversation different. I mean, we're gonna have this conversation off the air, because like we can keep going, because I can keep going, but
I feel like from Bria's point where she said she returned the energy back, I would not return it back. Like if that's what you're on, and we made it clear that this is not what we're going to do. If you do that, I'm going the other way.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like that's a point of disrespect. You broke it off with that person.
Yeah.
I don't follow any of my exes on social media.
That's good.
They might follow me. I don't follow them. There's absolutely no reason at all for you to be in a whole full-blown relationship. I can understand if you're still single and woo-doo-doo. But if you're in a whole new relationship, there's no reason at all for you to go follow any of your ex-girls. Yeah. Anything you had serious, you go back and you follow them. It just looks suspect. It's like, what are you on? Like, what's going on here? Is there some sort of miscommunication or something? Like,
is that big? Like, is that like in relationship? Is that like big? Like, what? Like a big topic? Like,
that's a big topic.
That's a big topic.
It's a big I'm not.
Wait, is what a big topic? Like, what specifically?
Like, if you still follow your ex.
Yes,
it is. Big topic. It is a big topic. It is.
It's a big deal.
It is.
Wow. Yes. Because, bro, I feel like number one, how I personally feel, they should be blocked for real.
That's what I said.
But we're gonna keep it basic. I just feel like, bro, I don't know, like, your account is your account, right? Yeah. I don't know what's going on behind, like, I don't know. Yeah. At least I know if y'all not following each other, I got a little bit of hope. Okay, ain't nothing going on. But y'all follow each other. You
could just be ignorant.
And then let's not talk about in the likes, in the comment, like, let's not talk about that.
The DM.
That's a whole nother conversation. So yes, it's a big deal because that's inviting.
Yeah.
That's tempting. For me, that raises an eyebrow.
Yeah, I agreed.
Not only from the ground, block them from the phone too, cause
yeah, I'm sorry. Like,
I got it blocked. I got it blocked on telephone. I got it blocked on all social media. I got it blocked everywhere you can think of. Because there's so many ways for them to contact you. And I strongly agree, like, as far as social media goes, you can still talk to that person through social media. So if they follow and it can be deleted. It can be deleted. You won't see it no more. So how do you know? No,
they got vanish mode on Instagram.
Exactly. So how do you know if that person's not talking to their
vanish mode?
You see me in person. Okay, let me delete this real quick. Let me delete it. Let me put my phone on do not disturb. Like, yo, like, it's too many, like, avenues to get
sneaky.
To get away with it. That's why I don't. And that goes back to you saying do's and not even.
She just said the word sneaky. How do we feel about the close friends list?
So I don't gotta worry about that, but like the close friends, I don't know.
In a relationship or like in like the single lifestyle or just in general?
In a relationship. How do we feel about? I mean,
are they on it?
I think it's sneaky. Sting, you never know.
That's what I'm saying. Are the exes on it, or also
no? I'm
are
saying,
you on it?
Is your partner on?
That's what I'm saying.
How do we feel about it? Point of view from this, because
let me hear it. Shoot.
When I was in a relationship, I had their password, so the close friends whole thing, it was just.
Oh, I don't have that.
So I don't have that. It was no beating around the bush right there.
I feel like giving passwords are overrated.
I feel like that's high
I think it causes more problems.
That's high
I feel like it's overrated. Like, if I can't trust, that's what I'm saying, trust. If I can't trust you to,
hold it down.
Yeah.
It causes way more problems because now it's like certain people who your partner follows, right? Yeah. You don't know who this person is. So it's like, oh, they swipe up with hard eyes. Who the hell is this?
It did. I'm not gonna lie.
And then you get a notification, and you're just
what? What? Who is that? So now we gotta talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that's just that's my cousin. That ain't your cut. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's my best friend.
So like that's my thing. Like with social media, like you never know the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You never know the truth, and I think like even dealing with just people in general, like bro, you never know the truth.
That's true.
You never know.
That's true.
And so me, like I try to just avoid just being emotionally attached, because it's like once your emotions are involved, now you got to go about your day. You get into it with somebody, now you go about your day. Okay, I'm bothered all day. Like, Nobody's trying to deal with that.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, mom said you're in a sunken place if you lie.
I feel like you can have your emotions intact, but it comes to a point where you have to take responsibility for your emotions and be strong enough to not necessarily let how a person act towards you, let you feel some type of way, because it has nothing. Truth be told, it has nothing to do with you 9 out of 10 times. It has everything to do with them.
Yeah.
So like being emotionally cut off, it's really sticky. You got to be careful because you get in too deep, you emotionally cut off to everything. So you know, I feel like you can be emotional, but just be emotionally responsible, like where you put your feelings and stuff.
Yep. So we talk about the do's and the don'ts within an actual solidified relationship. What about the do's and the don'ts within the dating space? Like, if you see somebody that you're interested in and, like, they follow all your friends.
It's a good topic.
That's a don't. You can't follow all my friends. So what's some do's and don'ts that you guys feel are necessary to talk about within the dating space?
I'm going to let Amaya take this away.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm going to let Amaya take this away.
I was excited about this topic.
It's a good topic. It's going to be a long topic right here.
Well, it's a sticky one.
Nah.
I'm not.
I'm like speechless right now.
Within the dating space is crazy.
I don't really do dating like that. I don't really do dating like that.
Dating is hard to do these days.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
hard.
It is because it's
Bro,
like
the first date I
you put
went
your
on
all
was
into it.
with him. That's the first date. So I don't know.
You cool. I wish we could all find love like that.
No, I had strict parents. I couldn't do nothing in high school. I couldn't do nothing.
that
So
sucked.
when I turned 16 or 17, I was able to go on my first date. That was to the movies. Not that it was a bad date. It was awesome. But what I'm saying is like, that was my first date. I couldn't do nothing else. So that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't do that whole dating thing.
Yeah.
Do you feel like strict parents is like make you want to do more stuff?
Yes.
When
I mean, I
is
didn't
it
have strict
that-
parents, but absolutely, I've seen it.
It makes you want to do the opposite of what they're telling you not
Because
to do.
you want to be like, hold on, what you holding me back from? I want a little bit of that.
Yeah, I want to.
That's what it's like.
Okay, then.
Like we talk about like how preachers have the worst kids.
Because it's like,
I want a little bit of that.
Yeah.
You're
Let
me
condemned
stop.
for everything. You look at me the wrong way. You say yeah instead of yes. That's a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Like every little thing for the preacher's child is an issue. You're condemned for everything. So I think like strict parents,
Okay.
they'll be the worst kids.
it make you so
They
like,
get in the most trouble.
it make you want to do the opposite of what they're telling you to do. Like if they
I mean,
say
I didn't
like,
mean to say like you're the worst.
no,
but, like,
it's
you know.
okay. I felt it in my heart a little bit, and I was like, she's not talking about me. It's okay.
Nah.
But I was just like my dad's Jamaican, my mom's
Yeah.
from Turks and Caicos. They both very strict. And like they'll tell me,
Wow.
you can't date and you can't go to the movies with this person. And you know what I would try to do? Or how about this? You can't sleep over your friend's house. And I'll try to go out and sneak out and they, of course
See?
catch my ass because they got my
Yup.
location. So it's when they tell me not to do something, I immediately try to do the opposite because I'm like, I see my friends able to do exactly what you're telling me I'm not able to do and they're fine.
Yeah.
Why can't I do it?
See, but I think like when you talk about your friends being able to do something, right?
Mm-hmm.
They handle it differently and they're fine because they got a dose of that. They know what it is. Like they got a dose of that, so it's like they can handle themselves, right?
Mhm.
I don't know though, but kids that are sheltered, it's like when you outside,
Yeah.
and you end up doing everything under the sun. Like my mom, went to listen when she was home. When she was in high school, all she wanted to do was go off to college. She ended up going to FAMU, probably the #1 party schools in America.
That's why she get
Yeah.
it.
She went
Shout
out
out to all the
every
Rattlers.
night because she was sheltered at home.
Shout out to the Rattlers.
My dog is ghetto.
She's
Look at
behind
her.
the camera dancing. So I mean, I don't know, sheltered.
I feel
If I had kids, I'm not sheltering my kids.
Me neither.
I put them on game though. I would tell them everything like what's going on.
Be very
wouldn't baby them.
transparent. Yeah.
I wouldn't baby them.
Agreed.
Me neither. I had like a half
Like
and half
that.
experience.
Yeah.
So I had that parent that sheltered me, and I had the other parent where I'd run to and I'd be like, "This parent's doing so and so and so." I like that, and they'll like, "Go ahead, do whatever." So it's like I grew up. Well, I didn't really grew up. I grew up with one parent, then I moved, and I grew up with the next.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I was confining to those sheltered rules.
Yeah.
So I got older. It's like break the rules. Like just do you.
Yeah.
Like eventually, I just gave up on confining to the rules. And it was
Break
like,
the rules. Just don't put
whatever.
your life at
Yeah.
risk. That's really it. Like, if I'm not putting my life at risk, like, what are you tripping for?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you-
let me go stay over that person's house, fam. Like, I
Exactly.
know, like, so I don't know, man. Like, it's strict parenting.
So what
It
are your
ends up-
rules? I'm sorry.
As a parent?
Nah, what are your rules for the dating?
For the
Lifestyle.
dating, like,
Your do's and don'ts. What? Because
number one, you don't follow none of my friends. Like, that raises eyebrows for me. Don't follow none of my friends.
it's a small world.
That's what I was just about to say.
It's a real small
Especially
world.
here.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
That's a
No,
tough
because
one.
then I'm gonna ask my friend and be like, "How you know this? Like, how you know?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
ask.
but-
I'm going to ask, and if I hear something I don't want to hear, then I hear something I don't want to hear, and I'm gonna just go the other way. It's that simple.
Yeah,
but
true.
like,
Yeah. When we're dating,
That's-
we're not
I
like
don't know. I think
not even a
that's-
date. Like we're
Is it like the
just-
talking stage?
Not even
Kind of
talk. Like I don't really take like like being in like out of a relationship for so long, and then what I do is like nothing really lasts forever. So like dating and all that.
Sorry.
Is, like if we don't click on like the first talk or like a couple talks or like a couple link ups or like we
Yeah.
go out here and there, bro, you just probably gonna be like a friend or whatever comes out of this. But like most likely like a friend.
Yeah.
You can keep it like a friend.
See, so let's talk about casual dating then.
I don't know what a casual date is.
Casual
Just dating
dating is
with
just
no
like
rules or nothing.
yeah, like
Like, whatever.
until you're exclusive with somebody. Is that a like? Do we believe in casual dating? Who you're dating can date other people. Like it's whatever until like because you're not exclusive.
Nah. I feel like you playing with
No,
me right
absolutely
there.
How is
Nah.
that not dating?
Like,
Cause
Absolutely not.
cause why
That's
are
why
you
it's called
talking?
But it's
dating.
dating. It's like more.
Yeah.
If you're dating, you're dating.
If we have no conversation and we have no understanding that we're exclusive, I'm free to talk to whoever I want to talk to.
Nah, see,
And
I'm
so are
Haitian.
you.
Yeah, I'm not doing
I
that.
don't
It's
nah. I fall in love like that's what I'm saying. Like that dating stuff. Like after the first
wasting time.
link up and I like it. I love you. I just want to tell her.
How you?
I love you.
Okay, I got a question. How you feel
Don't
about
leave
somebody
me,
posting
don't.
you on the first link up there?
It don't bother me.
That don't bother you?
Nah,
Wait,
it
but
don't
are you
bother me.
guys together? Have you established that? Or?
Like,
First
she
link up?
just-
No.
She just post me like
Post
us
me.
holding hands or like we
Something.
like.
Yeah. How
Mm,
y'all feel about that?
I don't know.
So no?
That's going on close friends. Let's stop. But I'm not posting that. I'm not posting. Well, I don't know. It depends. It really depends on like how I feel about that person. Like if I like the vibes and I'm loving, like I'm like damn.
But how do you know that on the first link up though?
Yeah.
Cause like
Because
Everything
this
just
person
flows.
can change by like
yeah, that's just
Link up number
talking,
4.
linking up,
You're right.
making time. What else? That's really it though, right? Making time, talking.
right. I
Link
think you're
ups.
low key a lover boy, man.
I am.
so.
I
Like
am
you
a
just
lover
said
boy.
that. He
But
said
I
after
don't
the
have-
first link up,
I
he's
don't
in love.
have love. Like it sucks right now. Like my life.
I get what you're saying though.
It
You said after the
sucks.
first
You
link
outside,
up,
that's
if
why.
you're
Yeah, I
in
be
love-
outside every day. Like, don't no girl want to be outside every day. I'll be like, man, all right, F you. I don't care. But then, like, I be trying to find it. But when I find it, like in Puerto Rico, I found it. Let me tell you what happened when I was in Puerto Rico. For those 5 days, I found my wife. And then she went back to New York. Bruh. And she was Trini. Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, I found my wife that day. That trip, I found my wife. But then she left. But then it's whatever. That's what I'm saying. Like love and relationships. But I'm a lover boy. Don't get me wrong. Like when I get somebody, they gonna love it here. They gonna love it here.
I feel like love is
They gonna love it here. Like we don't even gotta be like exclusive or nothing. Like if I know I'm messing with you and it's only you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing what I
But
want
is
to
it
do.
only you?
Yeah, but see, like my mom always said, like as long as I give 100%,
Yeah.
whatever they do, that's them.
That's facts.
Yep.
That's facts.
True.
Whatever they do, that's them. I'm gonna be hurt though. I'm gonna be real hurt. Not like hurt as in like that. I'm gonna be boohoo crying, but like it's gonna be F you for a while.
Okay, so we've heard people say that social media is not that serious. Is it that serious?
It depends.
That's what I was saying.
Because like social media is basically our way of life now.
Yeah, like I make my money off
Is it that serious?
Instagram. I meet people off Instagram. I meet girls off Instagram. I invite them out, and then like not everybody who you meet is gonna be like a relationship or like a dating. Like some people just like that's when the talking, like that's when you pick topics, or like whenever you're talking you just really like dissect the person. And like some people like off the first link up, like, okay, I already know this is not gonna, you probably might be a business person, you probably might be a friend, you probably might put me in position, and then 6 months later I probably might not even talk to you ever again, or probably like you'll probably be a person I need 4 or 5 years down the line. So it really is talking. I feel like everything that you do nowadays is like talking, communication, because it just shows you so much more than just looking at somebody does.
Yeah.
That's facts. Is it that serious?
I feel like it's not that serious, but I feel when the people that uses that it's not that serious is an excuse to get away from something that they did.
Yeah.
That's what they always do. Anytime they do something, you don't like it, it's not that serious. Don't take it so serious. What? Are you?
See, I think social media is one of those things where it's like it's our way of life now. So like even if like you don't know somebody, what you gonna go do? Go look them up on social media, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like what you post, I feel like that's kind of like a representation of how you feel, who you are. Like I said, I think I said it on, well, I just released a bonus episode today at 1:30.
Make sure I go check that out, 1:30.
The illusions of social media.
You know the vibes.
You are what you repost to be.
I agree and I don't agree.
Tell me why you disagree.
A lot of people will look at your social media and they'll think you something when you're not. That's why it's like don't judge a book by its cover.
But I'm saying though, like people who don't know you, what they see on your social media,
that's true.
That's who you are to them at that moment until they meet you.
That's true.
I like that though. They say I'm bougie, but I like hearing that.
Nigga, you bougie.
I like hearing that. Like I like hearing that. Like I'm bougie for real. I didn't know that about myself.
Like you're like a down to earth bougie.
Yeah, wow. It's okay. It's okay. I'll take that still, but I never heard of down to earth bougie.
Like you're solid. Like you're a solid human being, but it's just like you like. I don't know. Like you just. I don't know. You just give bougie, but you're like a solid human being.
That's real though. Nah, like that's real though. Like, but like I like hearing that though. Sometimes it makes me laugh because like, damn, that's all you. Exactly. You don't even know me. Like, the worst one, ladies out there. I'm not a hoe. I'm not a hoe. Let's just get that out the way right now. I'm not a hoe.
Right. It's
like
you're single, right?
Yeah, I'm single.
It's okay to be one.
Hear this now. Hear this now.
If that's what y'all call casual, like
no,
it's not like
hear this now. No, not even casual. Like off like Instagram, like
right, it's okay.
They see our.
It's okay.
Listen, Bree, put you on game because this is my lifestyle right now. They see what you post, right?
Yeah.
They see that you're always outside. They see that you're clean. Like a lot of guys nowadays, they don't get their nails done.
Yeah.
And that shows a lot about a guy, right?
Yeah.
So they start marking down those things off of just like your appearance. Mm-hmm. And they'll be like, yeah, he get hoes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See?
I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying. That, but I agree there's a downside to that because a lot of times people get disappointed. You see someone on social media, oh, they do this, they do that. You meet them in person, it's like,
yeah. What? Yeah. And that sucks because like everywhere I go, like that's just he's a hoe. Oh, he looks good.
I think that's what everybody.
He keeps up with himself. He's a hoe. Bree, you're a hoe. Like you be out here doing stuff, making moves for yourself. You must know a lot of people. You're a hoe. Yeah.
Well, I think
that sucks.
Everything. I think that's
M3
like
Fitness. Kobe, you take your shirt off. You work out all the time. You're a hoe. You have 5K followers. He's a hoe. Definitely a hoe. Because he has 55K. Correction. 55K followers. He's a hoe.
I don't know though. I think that's the world though. People just make assumptions about who you are. Like all
that
my
sucks.
life, I've heard, I'm Hollywood, I'm mean, I'm bougie. Too. Like, bro, people meet me, I'm the total opposite.
You don't even know me.
Yeah, I made that
Yeah.
first.
And then
assumption when I met you,
shout out to
Briah.
Kobe. Then they go look at your zodiac sign and they say he's this, he's that.
Y'all believe in that? I don't.
All of it's not true, but all of it's not
Yeah.
false.
That's true.
As in, like, how you behave or, like, your traits?
I think
Traits.
it's more of the traits than how you behave.
Mm-hmm.
Traits.
Okay.
Because too many people behave, but like, and you got all these people posting all these quotes, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Gemini. This is so Gemini. This is so Cancer. And I'm like, you're basically calling yourself the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Where's the difference here?
yeah.
So we're about to go into our quick hitter segment.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm about to ask y'all a series of questions.
It's the hot seat, guys.
Need a quick answer.
You ready?
All right, ready?
Mhm.
Private relationship or public relationship?
Public.
Private.
Oh wait, you mean like as far as like all
Like
together?
social media. Like
Oh, private.
Yeah,
No
private
public.
for sure. Well, can I say something?
go ahead.
Private, but let it be known. Like, let it be known you're in a relationship. Don't try to keep it no secret.
fair.
Or
I say
move around it or
private as far
nothing.
as arguments
Yeah.
and stuff go.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
keep that
Okay.
off
That's
social
fair.
media, but public like
I agree to that.
Like,
I
let
am
your
your
relationship
girl.
status known
Yeah.
public.
and let
Yeah.
them know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Private.
Yeah. So, no. Yeah. What they say. Yeah. I agree with you both.
All
Yeah.
right, cool. All right, close friends list or no close friends list? Would you like your partner to have?
Oh.
I don't even use my close friends
Because
list.
you
like it's just
like
there.
you don't know if you're on it. So like, which one?
My answer
I don't
kind of
know.
biased. If I'm on it, yes. If I'm not on it, no.
Fair.
I don't even
Yeah.
use it, so it's just there. I promise. And if it's there, it's just family. And of course, my boyfriend's on it. So like, I mean, I don't know. I don't
No
know.
close friends list. Close friends.
I don't know. I know these are hot topics, but like we could really like dissect this question right here. Cause like
Let's dissect it then. We good. We got time.
the close friends, you know, everybody use close friends for different stuff.
What that mean?
Cause I live a different lifestyle, so like I could say this. Like my close friends, it's pretty. Sometimes it's like, well, weekends it get lit, you know, if you know what I'm saying, you know, it gets pretty lit.
Who's on your close friends list, Ryan?
I don't have a lot of people. This is really like my homeboys, a couple females I kind of want, so I throw them in there just to let them know like that's the lifestyle, you know. Close friends get lit, but like if they say something, like if they say anything, I will kick you guys out of the close friends right away, cause like I know who's in my close friends, like,
Mhm.
cause like I don't want to tell her. We're on the podcast, so I don't really care no more. Like. Depending on like who's watching my Instagram, I'll put in my close friend. If she's a female and like I want her and she's cute, yeah. Throw her in a close friend, spice the close friends up
Yo,
real
are
quick.
you low key over here fantasizing?
No.
Like,
Nah, fantasize.
Like I don't know. I feel like you're like visualizing.
That's-
Like
yeah.
Nah,
like,
like this is my lifestyle. You know, just throw them in a close friends.
certified lover boy.
Nah, not yet. I feel like I want to be so bad. Like if I get oh my gosh, I feel like if I get a girlfriend, not even a girlfriend, if I get a wife.
All right, man. Next one.
Just
Is
a
social
fantasy.
media is social media that serious or is it not that serious?
It's not that serious.
Like I said earlier,
For relationships, it's not that serious.
No, yeah, for relationships, no. But like I told you, if you're making profit off of it, then I mean, yeah,
It's serious.
It's serious.
Yeah.
That's your job. You got to do it.
I agree with her.
Okay.
Same point.
Yeah.
Alright.
A lot of people are gonna want to be on the podcast, you know.
Wait, what?
A lot of people's gonna be on. A lot of people's gonna be on. I'm telling you, a lot of people's gonna want to be on. A lot of people's gonna. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to be on the
Wanna be on
podcast.
the podcast.
Yeah.
It is, but it isn't, and it isn't, but it is. I don't know. I'm kind of in between.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't give you a real answer because some people it's like I said, you are what you repost to be. Sometimes, like say it's a meme or something, and I agree with this.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? So like that's that serious to me. But if we're
Yeah.
talking like I'm on a boat and there's people on a boat,
Yeah. just
like
live a
it's
life.
not that serious. So I say
I know what you're saying. That was funny.
I say both. Yeah. Okay, so does social media help or ruin relationships?
They could do both. They go both ways.
I don't think there's nothing that social media helps a relationship with. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you could gain like followers,
I don't-
content,
especially
and
if
make
you're
money.
if you have a private relationship, what gain are you getting from social media? Like,
I mean, like, everybody's different, so
Mhm.
everybody's lifestyles and how they perceive life
Yeah.
is different. Some females, like, they might want to present their relationships to Instagram and then YouTube. Then from YouTube,
Yeah.
they want to start, and then everybody start making money, and they're just recording themselves and like their life.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
So, like,
it
it's
depends if
different.
you're private or public with
Yeah.
your relationship.
It's different.
All right, so exchange passwords or don't exchange passwords?
Don't exchange passwords.
Yeah.
Don't.
Just give me, just
Uh,
take my phone.
I don't know. I feel like you get hurt when you exchange.
makes it worse.
All right. So, do you guys go through your significant other's phone?
I have, but I will never do it again.
Okay.
I have as well, and I would just
I'm
say
so serious, like never again.
I would say it's when I was going through the rocky point that I talked about earlier last year.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, I went through the phone. I'll never do it again. But I won't. I don't.
I
Have
feel
to.
like if you have a reason to do so, do it. But like if you're just like grabbing phones for no reason, like
Yeah.
don't do that.
Mm.
Maya. Oh wow.
You give me a reason to.
Yeah,
You
like
know, we cool. I don't know. I personally like my personal space and my phone. Pay my phone bill.
Yeah.
So like,
I pay.
I love that.
don't touch
So,
it.
she said.
like, you know, it's just if you give me a reason to not trust you or feel like you moving sneaky, yeah, let me have that. Like,
Yep.
come off
Yeah,
that
let
real
me
quick.
get
Like,
Yep.
Let me see.
All right, last one. Do you care to be posted by your significant other?
Yes. You better post me.
No.
Yes
You
and no.
I
better
don't.
post me.
You don't gotta post me like every second. It's
I
this
don't
that.
care.
But let it be known. You got a girl. This your girl. Whatever. Blah blah blah. You don't gotta post me like every now and then. Cause personally, I don't like that. You know what I mean? Like
Bro.
I don't really like.
I'm
don't
gonna
like that.
say I do not care.
I now prefer.
But
I prefer
like-
not to be.
But
I
like
don't really
people
care
say
to.
like, oh, you don't want me okay. You don't want me to post you. You're hiding something.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Like
nah.
what? How y'all feel about that?
I've personally never had that said to me because I've been posted, but I've had been not accused, but like, why do you not want to post me type shit?
Yeah.
But it's not like I'm hiding something. I'm a really private person. Like
Yeah.
I'm super private. You can't tell nothing on my social media except that I do art and I'm from Jamaica.
Yeah.
So it's like when it came to that, I was like, I wasn't trying to put our relationship in jeopardy or nothing, but it was really a sticky time for me because it's like sharing a big part of my life.
Yeah.
Like he said, a lot of stuff coming going on. There's nothing is forever. I just
Yep.
like, I don't know if I want to put that out there and then, shit happens.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But like, we live in a world now that like, you can get so much by just a post, or like you get so much by just like social media that like your art,
yeah,
you post your art, let's say it gets 12,000 likes and 2,500 shares,
yeah,
and then your significant other posts you, I'm so proud of you, right?
yeah,
What will you say? Because the comments
yeah.
start
I
rolling
mean,
in.
I don't have a problem with that.
You don't?
I don't have a problem with that.
Mhm.
I personally don't have a problem with that. It's just like, how do I say this? I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with us being publicly known on the media, but it's like, I'm kind of conflicted because it's like, show me off, post me, but it's like the constant posting. Because I feel like I'm going to be obligated to do that in return.
Yeah.
And being that my media is kind of personal, to constantly do that, it's just like
my mom says sometimes, like, if you put your relationship on social media, now these people are invested. So now it's like when y'all break up, you need to let them know.
And not only that,
so y'all, all of us in a relationship, that too.
Yeah, people just looking at that.
I agree. I'm sorry. It's just that hit a spot. So I'm just
now you gotta let people know. Okay, like this breakup happened. Like
people be looking at it.
I just feel like it's too much. It's too much. So no, I don't care to be posted. I done gotten arguments about not posting people. I got a scenario for y'all. All right, so say we get some heat for this, but anyways, say your partner cheats, right?
What was that?
My throat. I ain't saying nothing.
Say your partner cheats, right?
I'm a lover boy.
And okay, so before this cheating happened, you would post your partner occasionally. And now this cheating has happened. And you no longer post your partner. And you tell your partner, I don't post you anymore because I don't want to be embarrassed from the cheating. Are you wrong for saying that?
Well,
no.
That would be said because if you cheat, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I just say like do they post all the time? Does everybody know that they're together in that scenario? Okay, then I can kind of understand why they would say that. They don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want to look stupid. They have a right to not to feel that way if they don't want to post you. I mean, maybe eventually down the line they want to, but they don't got to if they don't want to.
Everybody different.
Yeah.
Everybody different.
Those words wouldn't come out of my mouth because if you cheat,
out of here.
That's it.
All right. Well, that wraps up another episode of Boxing One the podcast. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
That was fun.
I love being here, man.
I love that.
Yeah, we gotta have Maya and Ryan. We gotta have y'all back.
We gotta we gotta get a slogan. We're gonna get a slogan.
I'm gonna let you come up with it. All right, you let me know.
I don't know what the slogan's gonna be, but it's gonna be pretty epic.
You let me know.
Pretty epic.
I'm Briah.
I'm Lyric.
I'm Amaya.
I'm DJ Run It, also known as the Lover Boy.
For sure.
I'm sorry, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta ask you guys one more question.
I knew it.
Like,
I was ready.
do you like?
You giving me TikTok content? I ain't gonna lie.
Like, do you really like want to be in a relationship like nowadays?
Yes.
You do?
Whatever. But go ahead, finish.
I'm
I'm not gonna say that.
I lost my train of thought. I don't know anymore. Anybody else?
Do you want to be in a relationship nowadays?
Yes and no. I feel like it all depends on the person. Am I that question with? I'd say yes for a relationship, but to be in that dating pool, hell no.
Dating pool
just
sucks.
a no for me. Like,
That's a waste of time.
So I got a question though. Is it harder to date now, or do you guys feel like it would be harder to date later on? Like in our 30s.
now.
Like, are we all in our 20s?
I'm in my
20s. So is it harder to date in your 20s or when you get 30s, 40s? Which one?
I feel like everybody nowadays really has this mentality. It's like, live life to the full. And I could get that. You could live life with a partner, but it's like, live life to the fullest, be carefree, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like there comes a time where you get older and that junk just gets tiring. And it's like, you feel like you wasted all this time, all these years, all these energy, pointless relationships.
So I feel like,
that stuff.
Yeah, dating comes like, I say dating comes later on.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree because I think your 20s is your time where you filter and you find out what you like, what you don't like, what you want, what you don't want. And then you get in your 30s and your 40s and it's like, okay, this is what I want and I'm not going to settle for anything less.
Nah.
So I think that's the difference.
Can't. Like, you can't settle. Like,
yeah, like, so I
thought he was disagreeing.
No, like, you just can't settle. Like, you can't.
That's the difference between 20s and 40s.
I agree, because my 20s definitely taught me some stuff, and it's like, I'm glad I have to go through this now, because as a 30-year-old, not knowing the stuff I know now, it's like, imagine, I just feel like I would have been behind, like, I just would have been missing all this knowledge. I would have been just learning it. And it's like, more waste of time. It's like,
Right.
dang, 10 more years down the drain.
Right. See, but Lyric, I could ask you this question because it's like you and Kobe have been together for a long time. So it's like you really didn't. Y'all kind of figured out what you want, what you don't want, what you don't like, what you do like together.
Right.
So like, what was that like?
I feel like it's a lot easier. So I started dating him in high school. I feel like it's a lot easier then because we started off as friends and then we got to know each other. And then
y'all are high school sweethearts.
as we
See?
as we dated,
Lucky.
like, I mean, obviously, what?
He said lucky.
You lucky. You lucky.
Like as we dated, obviously, you know, you go through those rough patches and whatever, and you kind of fix the relationship that you both want, like ideally in the future, whatever. Wait, Briah, you're gonna have to remind me of what you said because I just lost my train of
Did y'all figure out what
I'm
y'all
so
do
sorry.
or don't want together?
Yeah, have y'all like what was the process of figuring that out because y'all been together so long?
Just kind of trial and tribulation,
Trial and
like
error,
just going through certain things and figuring out if like that's what we wanted and if that's something that we didn't want, and then we spoke about it again. A lot of uncomfortable conversations and a lot of maybe situations that we've gone through that kind of just get us to where we are now, to just be like, okay, this is what we both want. We know that this is not gonna happen. We know that this is okay to happen, and as long as we both have that understanding, non-negotiables, we good.
That's a beautiful thing.